Hi there, thanks for stopping by. We love anything pumpkin, especially if it meets up with cream cheese frosting. So today we're going to be making pumpkin bars. We have a fall party tonight for church, and that's what I'm taking. So I hope that you'll follow along for this delicious recipe. It's moist and just, it's probably my favorite pumpkin bar recipe. So you're gonna want it. Follow along, let's get started. Okay, these are the ingredients that you'll need. 1 2/3 cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 4 eggs, 1 can, 15 ounce of pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling, pumpkin puree. You could also use fresh if you want, but you will want to mix it so that it's really fine. And then we need 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. If you don't have any in your cupboard, you can make your own. I have a recipe down in the description, so check that out. And then we also need 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of oil. You can use vegetable oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. Just want to use a mild oil. Or if you'd rather substitute it with applesauce, you can either do half and half, half applesauce, half oil, or all applesauce, the same amount, 1 cup. So let's get started mixing it. First thing you'll want to do is to grease your pan. And I'm using a 10 by 15 jelly roll pan. It looks like a cookie sheet, but it's called a jelly roll pan. You can also use a 9 by 13 baking pan. You may just have to adjust the temperature when it's in the oven. So go ahead and grease that, set it aside, and then we will start by putting our eggs and sugar together. Give that a little stir. Now I will add in the vanilla, and that's about 1 teaspoon. Remember, I've said before, vanilla is one of those things you measure with your heart. And then the pumpkin puree. And then I'll mix that. Now I'll add the oil. Okay, that's mixed thoroughly. So now I'll set that aside for a second, and I'll mix together all the dry ingredients. So I'll put in my 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. It smells like Thanksgiving in here. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Whisk that together, and then I will put this in with the wet mixture as it's mixing. You don't want to over mix it, but you do want to make sure that it's mixed thoroughly. Now I'll go ahead and pour it into our greased pan. And then just make sure that it's nice and level, or at least close. You don't want your bars to come out wonky looking. Okay, ready to go into the oven that has been preheated to 350 for about 30 to 35 minutes until the top sponges back like a cake, or you can put a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean. So we'll come back when it comes out of the oven. Okay, while we're waiting for the pumpkin bars to bake, we'll go ahead and make the icing. So when the pumpkin bars are cool, it'll be ready to ice. So I have 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that is softened, and 1/4 cup of butter that has been softened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to use the cinnamon to sprinkle on the top, so we won't need that just yet. And then we need 2 to 3 cups of powdered sugar, and that will all depend on the consistency that you like. So I'll just go ahead and put in 2 cups, and then I'll put the rest in depending on how thick I want it. So we'll go ahead and get started by putting in the cream cheese and the butter. Mix that well. I'm going to give it a good stir to make sure it's all incorporated nicely. Then I'll add the vanilla, and then again you just about 1 teaspoon, but 1 teaspoon-ish. Okay. Then I will slowly add in the powdered sugar. Let me stir down the sides and see where we're at. Okay, this is kind of the consistency that I'm looking for, so I don't need to add in the other 1 cup. See, it looks just right. Now, when you're putting in the powdered sugar, you can sift it if you want smoother. That's not a big deal to me. So I'll go ahead and set this aside. I'll scrape off the beater and set it aside so it's all ready when the pumpkin bars are ready. Okay, the pumpkin bars have come out of the oven, and as you can see, it bounces back nicely, so we know it's done, and it's starting to pull away from the sides. So now we have to wait patiently for them to cool, and then we will frost them. So we'll come back when they're cool. Okay, the pumpkin bars are cooled. I actually stuck them in the freezer for a little bit. So they're nice and cool. Now we'll go ahead and frost with the cream cheese frosting. Because I put it in the freezer, I'm gonna have to be careful because the top is a little moist. So I'll just have to be real careful about icing, or I'm gonna peel the crust right off. Okay, now I'll sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on here, or a lot of cinnamon. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? And it's gonna be delicious. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Come back again. Be sure to check out that recipe down below, and we'll see you soon. Bye now. Okay, oops. There you go. Well, okay, good enough.